What's going on, everybody? I'm Ant Pruitt. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm unbelievable as always, just doing what I do. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, I like to focus more on the beginner content creator. Whether you like to sit down and write, shoot photography, or create videos, I like to go over tips and tricks that can help you along the way as far as getting started in your creative endeavors to, if you feel like making it more than a hobby and possibly a small business, hopefully I can help you with that and just give you that extra push. So if this is the type of content you enjoy, I appreciate it if you consider to hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell notification. Appreciate that. All right, so let's just get into it. I am traveling on business on a very, very short business trip here in Reston, Virginia. And I'm going to have to spend some time in DC as well. Not going to get into all the details about all of that. That will come in another video. But I had some stuff on my mind and I wanted to address some questions. Man, I look like crap. I really need a shower. I've been driving all night to get here. So glad I'm flying back home instead of driving. But yeah, I wanted to do sort of a creative thoughts, if you will, with this video this week and just answer one or two questions that I get fairly regularly in my DMs. It is called DMs. Ain't that what the young folks call it, in the DMs? I get this question all the time and I want to address that. Actually, I should probably go shower, go handle all of these morning duties in the world of IT, and come back and finish recording this video later on. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's been a very, very, very long day. Okay, so that's the end of the whole IT workday stuff. And now let's get back to today's topic at hand, which are the question and just, it's a new season and it's time to go ahead and take advantage of that new season from a photography and videography standpoint. All right, so first and foremost, all right, in America, we just celebrated Memorial Day. And traditionally, that means the start of summer. And I like that idea. It sort of reinvigorates the community, if you will. People's energy levels are up and they're feeling great and smiling and having a good time. And it's just loving the fact that summer is almost here and it's time for vacations and fun and family time and all of that good stuff. As a photographer, definitely start picking up your camera. As a videographer, definitely start picking up your camera. Be able to capture all of those little moments, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, whether it's out in doing street photography. I promise you right now, you are going to see some outstanding energy through your lens. So just take advantage of it. Don't start talking about you don't have anything to shoot. Did this air conditioner really just turn on right now? Sorry, I need to fix that. And by the way, I do not have my microphone. I pack light, so you're gonna have some pretty bad audio. But hold on, let me turn that off. Okay, so that's fixed. No more crappy air going through the camera. All right, so yeah, go ahead and take advantage of all of the energy that you're going to get out there from the community, neighbors, family, and friends, because it's going to show up on your camera roll. Especially going out and doing street photography. You're going to start seeing festivals and carnivals and things like that starting to happen. Going out to those carnivals and festivals and whatnot, just pay for your admission. You don't have to go out there and ride anything or go out there and pay for all of the great fatty fried foods. Just go out there with your camera and just walk around. Take an hour, take 2 hours, take a couple hours, however long you feel like it, and just notice what's going on around you. If you're going in the daytime, it might be a little bit sketchy because some people may not feel so great out there in the hot sun, so maybe temper that and go a little bit later in the evening, a little closer to the blue hour, if you will. Your lighting is going to be great. People are going to be pretty much just feeling it and enjoying the cooler temperatures and enjoying the rides and the food and just having all of this endorphin rush going on. And you're going to see it every time you look through that shutter. You're going to see it every time you pull out the video camera and just start panning around and just checking things out. It's going to be great, I promise you. And then if you're sitting at one of these carnivals or festivals, if you will, and they have all of the rides and things like that with the neon lights and the LED lights, look at that stuff in the evening. Look at that stuff at night. Put it through your lens. Beautiful, beautiful shots. You don't have to have the biggest, baddest camera, just whatever camera you got. Get out there, take advantage of it. I recently did that with our local, I think it's called the Freedom Festival, something like that. And I had no intention of going to the little festival because I've been exhausted, quite frankly. But I thought about it and I was like, man, I know there are going to be some great photo opportunities out there, whether it's something for my stock portfolio or just my general portfolio and just random stuff that I may want to put on Instagram or put in my gallery or what have you. And I was right. It was a lot of stuff. I'll scroll through some of the images on the video right now that you can check out. But it was a lot of fun. It wasn't terribly hot because I ended up going when it got dark, and I was able to get a lot of good, well-lit images. So summertime, folks, get up off your butts, get out there with your cameras, whether it's video or photography, and go shoot something. Let's take a look at the question that I've been getting here recently in all of my instant messengers or DMs and things of that nature. Hey Ant, love your videos, love your articles, love your Instagram, yada, yada, yada. Thank you very much. Hey, I'm wanting to get started with a Instagram page. I want to get started with a YouTube channel. I want to get started with writing. I get all of that. I want to get started is like the first couple of things, okay? First couple of things that say in that post, or if you will. And then after that, they say, how do I get started? What should I be doing? And a couple years ago, I had different theories, different answers for that, but I've changed when it comes to this, and I'm basing that on my own experience. A lot of people are thinking to get started in the world of creative arts, you have to have all of these different tools and different settings and surroundings and this and that, and you don't. You don't. You can, if you want to get into photography, use your dadgum smartphone. I guarantee you probably have a smartphone that has a camera on it. There's your camera. Start shooting with that. It's not that hard, and it's not costing you any additional money, okay? Get your smartphone. Start taking images in your home. Start taking images of I hate saying this, like your plate of food. See what it looks like. Then move on and start taking pictures of like your foliage in your house, like if you have plants and things like that. If you have pets, things outside, just take advantage of it, because your smartphone is so small and it's not as intrusive. You can just snap things pretty easily and pretty quickly. Play around with taking images from varying angles, you know, top down or looking straight up or off to the right, off to the left. Play around with that framing and just think about the composition that you see in front of you. You can do all of that with your smartphone. If you want to get started in building your Instagram page or building your photography portfolio, don't ask questions, just go shoot, period. Okay? If you want to get started creating a YouTube channel and start making videos for your channel and whatnot, you need to set your camera up. It can be your phone, it could be a webcam, it could be a DSLR like this one. It doesn't have to be anything super duper fancy, whatever. Just make sure you have a decent amount of light, whether it's like this window light right here, or whether it's an overhead light like over your desk or something like that. Just make sure you have plenty of light around that camera when you're filming your video. It doesn't have to be expensive lighting, just enough light so your camera can see you as the subject matter. And start recording. Start recording whatever is on your mind. There's no wrong answers on that. If you have a passion about something, make your first video be about, hey, my name is so-and-so and my passion is this. This is why this is my passion. Because 1, because 2, because 3, so on and so forth. Record it, upload it, publish it. That's it. And then when you're feeling ready to do it again, do it again. Do it the next day. Do it the day after that. Do it the week after that. Just start uploading. That's all it is. There's other little tricks of the trade that you can look into, you know, a little bit later on down the road. But the only way to start a YouTube channel is to start a YouTube channel. Get out there, record something, upload it, publish it. And then if you feel like hitting the share button to share it out, whether it's on Twitter or Facebook or what have you, share it. That's all it is to it. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's the truth of the matter, folks. It's not as hard as all of the big YouTubers and influencers are making it out to be. It's not as hard as that. But I'll go ahead and tell you, you're gonna stink in your first couple of videos. You just will, because you're still trying to find your voice, find your niche and things like that and getting comfortable. Just embrace that, but go ahead and clear that first hurdle of getting your images or getting your video, record it, upload it, and publish. Don't worry about editing and things like that just yet. Just knock the basics out, knock the fundamentals out. If you want to be a writer, I had this recently asked to me, and someone was considering, you know, starting a blog or getting into some articles and things of that nature. And they told me they didn't have any time. Well, when it comes to writing, saying you don't have any time, quite frankly, I think that's bullshit. Writing is a lot easier than cameras and things of that nature, in my opinion, because right here, I have this little scratch piece of paper. I can start writing on that right now. Just whatever it is on my brain, write it down. If I have a Chromebook or a little beat up laptop or a beat up desktop computer, I don't even have to have a fancy app or anything. You can just get Notepad and start writing. And then if you want to start publishing that stuff, yeah, look into other avenues like Squarespace, who does my website, not sponsored, WordPress or social media, whatever. Just get out there and start freaking writing. You have no excuses. If you want to be a writer and you want to say you don't have time, that's not an excuse. If you're sitting on the toilet, you can just pull out your phone, because I know all of you go to the toilet with your phones in your pocket. Pull out your phone, open up a note-taking app, get it done on your phone. That's writing. That's getting it started. That's starting to find your voice and then start to build your audience if you feel like sharing that out. That's how you do it. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. It's happy hour here. I'm a little bit tired. I'm gonna go and see what kind of happy hour festivities are available to me here in Reston, Virginia, and get a little bit of rest in and get ready to spend the day in the nation's capital tomorrow, Washington, D.C. It's going to be a busy day. It's probably going to be really hot. It's probably going to be a lot of walking. So I'm going to get myself mentally prepared and mentally rested so I can be ready to take on all of the challenges that will be ahead of me. So again, if you enjoyed this type of content, I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. And also click the share button and leave me a comment below to let me know your thoughts on this video. Share this video out with your friends and family or anyone that you think just may be interested in this video, in this type of advice, content, so on and so forth. If you feel like buying me a cup of coffee, you can just hop on over to my Patreon page. That's patreon.com/AntPruitt, and just join the Patreon squad, and you can sign up for the different benefits and things like that that are offered there. Thank you again for your tremendous support. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you don't like it. Matter of fact, hit that dislike button twice if you don't like it. All right. I will catch y'all on the next video. It's good talking to you. Get out there, create, and dominate. We'll holla.